So it's meant to be the hottest day of the year, 28 degrees. So the sun's going to be bouncing off the reflective foil all day onto us. So we've got here extra early. Little Jack's not here today, so we are a man down. So it's just going to be me and Jake, 4 tubs of compo to use and a massive panel of brickwork smashing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it all used up and then hopefully can get off early. Hopefully in for a good day. Look at that glorious, glorious sub. Beautiful scenery around here. What a lovely walk into work. Should we get some heights set now so we know what we're crashing down or picking up? Just taken a measurement or a level from top of sill, brought it across, which was that mark there. Gone down 165 mil, and then I've just taken my gauge from my existing brickwork, which has just hit lintel height. The measurement we've got is 1320 to that mark. 1350, which is gauge, and then just below that we've got 1275. So 1350 is the closest gauge to that, 'cause it's only 30 mil away compared to picking up from 1275. We've got to pick up 40 mil. So that means we're going to have to crash down 30 mil over 19 courses to get to where we need to be, which in all fairness is no big deal. Yeah, I know, I finally bought it. I'm sick of this stuff. Always to be a colleague in WD-40. Midday, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 courses times 55. It's about 1,000, would you say? Unbelievable scenes. 55 times 18. 990. I'll call it 1,000. Pretty much got almost 1,000 bricks laid. We've just had some snapperoonie. We've got 1 more tub of compo to use up, so we've used up 4 so far, which is a record for just me and Jake. So we're going to get on an extra 6 courses on this wall here and then go set up the profiles on the other side of the property. Oh, bang on 3 o'clock as well. Oh my god, what boys. 1,300 baby. 1,300 by 3. What boys. Unbelievable scenes. Right, see you later. So, plan of attack for this morning. We were using up all of the old compo from yesterday, which has pretty much gone off and total dog shit. What I decided to do was just do the nosebleed we've got, which is really, really far down. Nosebleed is just where you got to bend really, really low down and lay bricks pretty much under the scaffold, which is what I've already done. With the old compo, I've just set out my lintel tray. Yeah, to the riverside, bricking joiner. Counting days, passing time. Right. So I've set my tray, yeah, and I've also folded it up. We've sent the tray past the lintel, about a brick, yeah, you see that? Not just for the camera, but just for you, yeah, you see that, how it's gone past the brick. So what we do, we're going to lay our brick there, and then what we'll do, we're going to create an upstand. So the tray sits like that, okay, yeah, and then it folds back. I'll trap that down with another brick, and then all we do now is we put a weep hole there and just lay. So the reason we do this, if any moisture comes down the cavity,
and hits the tray, rather than just hit the tray and then could seep back into the cavity, we have the upstand to catch the water and send it out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what we do. Have the tray come past the lintel by, I don't know, a brick at least, and then just make sure you've got a decent upstand. 100mm, half a brick, that'll do. And now I'm going to put on the soldiers with the old stuff. So the new compo has just turned up. And it's the 72-hour retardant stuff because it's going to be left over the weekend. It's going to be like water, isn't it, mate? It's going to be knackered. So I want to use the old stiff compo to get these soldiers on, and then we will be blasting at some point today, and then we'll get your trowel out, yeah?
Yep.
Easy peasy. Scrape up to butter the brick. Nice, and then hold your brick back. Scrape sideways. Yeah, and then scrape sideways. Scrape the top, scrape the bottom. Okay, because this is how you're going to perp a block. That's how we perp blocks. Yeah, so that's, obviously you will have to learn that. Yeah, so straight, up, sideways. Yeah, so what you're doing, you're bringing this part of the trowel, starting there, and you're sliding up and to this part of the trowel. Nice. And then the back side. So scrape from heel to tip, and you're scraping in an upwards motion, yeah? And then tip to heel. So on the back side, like that. Have a little practice, because it's an hard one to get.
Yeah. Whereas just like
perping a brick's so easy. Like, I mean, you've got that down to a T now. So, quarter toast, yeah? Keep your brick like quite a shallow angle to help you. Okay? Okay, so nice. Right, and then there, pull back. Nice. Okay, grab a bit more shit, slap it down. Don't need to be loads. Yeah, slap it. Nice, and then tip. So, like this, tip to finger. Tip up. Yeah, try that angle, just go over it. Nice, that's it. Then top, perfect, top, bottom. Oh, close though, close. Yeah, or if you really want to, you can hold the brick flat, scrape, 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 scrape. It's all the same motion, it's just whichever one feels more comfortable for you.
Yeah.
These aren't one piece of plate. Better. Way too much. Yeah. Right, so I've got on 10 courses so far on this lift. We're not breaking any records today. It's half one. We had a drop compo earlier, but they were shy 2 tubs. So I've only got 2 tubs compo to use, so I'm just taking some time. Investing in little Jack, just showing him a few bits and bats. We are pretty tired today because I pretty much gave everything yesterday, but it is a bank holiday weekend, although I am working on a brand new job tomorrow. Swings and roundabouts, but we are getting there. So I'm going to get some ties on, got to get all of them loaded up, and then Jack and I are going to start blasting this through, and I'm going to show Jack a few more bits and bats I had them lay in last week. And he was doing pretty well, but there was a few things what I wanted to point out, but I don't want to like knock someone's confidence straight away. I'd rather him pick up a trowel, get used to it, and then I'll start critiquing everything, because otherwise it'll just get no brick laid and no time on the trowel. Need the buckets as well this weekend, so yeah. I'll need them as well. Right, not been here for a couple of days, but the boys have been really cracking on. The only thing really left to pull through is this back. Now we've had to tooth it out for the simple reason that, God, ages and ages ago, probably about 3-4 months ago, we spoke about this steel detail. Now the steel on this house is 45mm lower than all the other head heights. So that means that when we've pulled our soldiers through, we would have had a split course on top of the steel. So it's taken a little bit of thinking on my behalf and the foreman's behalf, but what we came up with is this little detail here, which is a tile crease detail, which you don't normally see anymore. You mainly only see it on garden walls. So we've put this tile crease detail on to get over the problem what the architect either just didn't see or just created for us. Anyway, now that's done, we are going to absolutely blast this back in. Probably 1,000 bricks on this, and then we've got about 300 to lay on the front of the property. So today we're going to absolutely fly. Man, we're going to be gone by 2 o'clock, yeah? Beautiful. Easy peasy.
Nice. The main men.
Working out, I think we need a new direction.
We're good for ties for a while.
You're at home in this small town.
Need more stuff in my way. I really do. Nice little trick. Who told us this? Was it Charlie? Could have been. Could have been. Put a brick over the hole on your spot board, and then you don't get compo all over the floor. We like to really load up the boards.
You take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town, I'm going far away from here. I don't care what no one's got to say. You go your way, I'll take the highway. I've had this dream of leaving now. I think it's time that it came true. Find myself on the open road, well, what have I got to lose?
Gone 9:45 pretty much. We've pretty much got up this wall fully, but we're out of compo. And the compo's just turned up, so that's decent.
So you take the house, I'll take the car. I'm leaving town, I'm going far away from here. I don't care what no one's got to say.
Look at this. He's having a sandwich. He's only worked up an appetite. Beautiful stuff. So let's have a look what we've got. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 courses to pull through all the way here. So it shouldn't take long. Hopefully we'll be done by 12. Last one. Finished this full lift all the way round. All of that. Oh. All of this. Got all of this done as well. Did that silly little detail there. So we used up, I don't really know how many brick. Probably just over 1,000, I bet, maybe in this. So yeah, not a bad day, and we've had a right good tidy up as well.